Rocky was most likely left in an apartment complex when they moved. I'm Becky, and this is Rocky's story for GeoBeats. I rescue kitties with Furry Nation Salvation. I've done over 200 adoptions. Rocky was at the shelter in April of 2023. Someone brought him in. They said they had seen him around their apartment for years, so most likely he was left when someone moved out of that apartment complex. He had really bad scabies. He also had FIV that makes their immune system weaker. We took him into our care so we could get him better.
His fever is up to 104.7.
When I got Rocky, he was in a cardboard box, and he was pretty active, which was surprising for how sick he was. And it was sad because the little crust from his skin were kind of falling off as he rubbed against things. But he was super sweet from the moment that I met him.
You're just so handsome, bud.
He's very friendly, so we know that he belonged to a family at some point in his life. I had to put eye drops in his eyes at first because they were so crusted shut.
Oh, what a good boy.
Can you imagine what it was like for him living outside on his own, not being able to see and having to find his own food and do whatever outside cats have to do in that condition?
He loves that.
He wouldn't have made it much longer out there like that. The only reason he made it is because the person at the apartment complex brought him to the shelter.
You hungry?
If she would have just continued to walk by, like, I'm sure other people saw him, right? Like, there had to have been people that saw that cat and thought, ooh, what's wrong with him? But she took the initiative and she took him to the shelter and she saved his life.
You're a big boy now.
I spent a lot of time with him. I just had to give him a lot of attention and make sure that he was okay. On the weekends, I would spend 3 or 4 hours a day taking him to our vet, Dr. Nancy. She's a special vet that helps us with a lot of our rescue kitties.
Okay, so what I usually would do...
And she meets me from her home about an hour and a half away from me. She'll meet me halfway to do special things for him. As soon as I sit down, he rubs all over me for attention. He's like my little protector. I remember one time the kitty bit me and he got alarmed and he came over right away to make sure that I was okay.
So cute.
He's like the papa bear of the bunch. He's always around. He's always watching.
I love you.
He gets along with the other cats, but his main goal, is me. Human. Pet me, pet me, pet me, feed me, pet me. When I got him, his hair was really scabby, and it's starting to grow back in.
Rocky!
So now it's real fuzzy and soft like a teddy bear. The scabies are all cleared up. He's neutered. He's ready to get adopted now. I wish I could keep him because I have such a close bond with him, but I have to get him adopted because he's adoptable.
You're the best biscuiter.
It was a journey for us to go through together.
What a good boy. What a good boy.
I would tell Rocky that, Rocky, I love you a lot, and one day we're not going to be together anymore, but I'll always think of you.